What is happening, beautiful people of the YouTube? We are back after a little mini hiatus. We are not 100% at the moment, but we are back with episode, it's all on the floor, episode number 4 of the debut. We've got the medication going in right now, the medication being paracetamol, and the penicillin protocol as well is in. Little tiny little thing, tastes like absolute dog shit, but we've got that going in. Little update on myself, how I have been. I'll throw up some fasted shots somewhere on the screen right now, probably here. I'll make a little bit of room for them. So yeah, as you can see, condition coming in very nicely. We're really ahead of schedule now, looking perhaps to maybe not even do the shows that we had planned towards the later end of the season. Realistically, it's just not really feasible to be in prep for another 6 months when we are currently bringing this condition. I'm in my 6th week of prep, 5 weeks and like a couple of days in, 5 weeks and 2 days into prep at the moment, and this is how we're looking. So to be in prep for another 6 months is probably not feasible. I'm keeping the plans with regards to the other shows that we're looking at doing a little bit close to my chest at the moment, because it's not a guarantee realistically with what I want to be doing. But yeah, little physique update. We're back after a short hiatus, as I said, from the YouTube. We've also got medication wise, actually I'm just playing with it a little bit here. We have got, it's like a little spray, it's like flavour drops. Flavour drops. I'm not even going to try and pronounce what that shit says if the camera can focus. We have got that going in, sprayed right at the back of the throat, tastes like mint. Hopefully it's 0 calorie, but yeah, we've got that going in. Today's video, just a little day in the life prep vlog, if you must. I'm going to be picking up some supplements. I'm excited to show the look post workout as well, actually, because we are just off the back of 2 high days. The first high day being a pretty big one, at 575 carb, over that 3,700 calorie mark, and yesterday's high day being 525 carb, which is 100 above the baseline of 425. Today we're back on the usual 425, but as I say, that when I usually bring my best look, it's often after a high day, or after a string of high days. So I'm very excited to get a look at this post workout. But yeah, as I said, today, little day in the life. I'm going to be picking up some supplements. As always, just kind of dropping some kind of golden nuggets, if you must, in just within the video. Today we have done cardio already. Today, the time currently is 8:15. Cardio, walk. The cardio, walk, shower, meal 1 has been eaten. And we're ready to crack on with some meal prep. We're going to be training a little bit earlier today in the gym for about that 10:30 mark, and then we've got the rest of the day to just get the head down, get a bit of work done, and chill out as we are off work today as well. So yeah, that is all for the sort of intro, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. We are back. Meals have just been prepped. Meal 2 is about to go in. In all my days, is it a bloody good one? We've got 140 grams of your finest penny pasta, 120 grams of banana alongside that. But as you can see, with the clip up beforehand, my meals aren't too, like exciting. I've got the pasta meal, and then I've got chicken rice, chicken halloumi banana. There's nothing like this. It's not so palatable, and I do think that's kind of like a point that to kind of touch on here is the key to a good fucking successful diet is making your foods enjoyable, but not so fucking enjoyable to the point where it's like you're craving, you're like counting down the hours almost to your next meal. So again, a kind of general rule of thumb that I have, I mean, it's obviously going to vary from person to person, and it does vary from person to person. 33%, a third of my meals will be, something that I go, I really look forward to that. and the other 66, or the other 2/3, should we say, are just like meals where I am looking forward to eating, but not actually looking forward to the meal itself as such. Not that I despise the meal, it's just that it's not like super fucking palatable, as I said, whereas the pasta I would consider that a highly palatable meal. The meal one that we have today, although the sourdough is hanging on for dear life, we've got 20 grams of sourdough, I would consider that a highly palatable meal, and with the whey and stuff like that. But apart from that, we have got chicken and halloumi, chicken and peppers rice, chicken rice, spring onion, kiwi, dark chocolate, peppers, not peppers, banana. They're not really highly palatable for me anyway. So yeah, that is a little kind of tip. Make your meals enjoyable, but don't go fucking overboard to the point where you're, you know, over volumizing everything and, you know, just picking your favourite fucking foods, because at the end of the day, from an over volumizing standpoint, you will run into digestive stress at some point. Again, there's not going to be good at keeping that midsection nice and tight, and with the hyper palatability sort of side of things, if you're doing that to cure food focus and you're kind of overstepping the mark, then 9 times out of 10 you're just going to make that food focus worse. But obviously on the flip side of that, if you have like a kind of balance, you strike your balance, your own individual balance like I do, you can kind of cure food focus, if you like, with a nice beautiful meal like that. So yeah, that is all from me at this moment in time. We're about to go train pool. Got to get a little bit of form feedback done before then. I'm going to eat the meal, form feedback, and then head out. After that, we will have obviously the post-workout meal and pick up our sort of, you know, monthly, if you like, supplement order as well. So yeah, I will see you very, very soon. Bosh, we are back. We have had a post-workout meal. We've also had meal number 4. We've also had a little supplement top up, as you would have seen. However, I forgot to pick up a multivitamin, so that has been ordered online. Just headed over to the Train by JP website and got myself a little order in there. So, as you may have seen, the little pickup, the little order was, well, including the multivitamin. So we've got creatine, we have got vitamin C, multivitamin, omega-3 and vitamin D3 and K2. General sort of health supplements, nothing, you know, out of the ordinary here. Again, it's all kind of self-explanatory realistically. Myself and Brandon, actually, we did run over like a kind of top 5 supplements on the Inside the Process podcast, maybe not last episode but the episode prior, where we did a little Q&A segment at the start. If you haven't watched that, go check it out. Feedback has been crazy recently, especially on the recent episode. Like, I kind of rate your physiques, but instead of, you know, just completely flat out flaming your physique, we actually give you, you know, productive feedback and, you know, the kind of action steps you should be taking, or the action steps that we would look to be taking if we were in your position to, you know, follow your progress within your process. So yeah, little supplement top up, omega-3s. Realistically, it's to get those essential fatty acids in. Your body can't produce them, making sure you're taking them alongside a fat source as well, so that they can metabolize, not just, you know, fasted on an empty stomach. And that goes for all supplements realistically. More times than not, the uptake of the actual supplement itself, the uptake of the vitamins, the nutrients, are going to be, you know, sort of enhanced when you are having them alongside food as well. So yeah, that's just a little thing to take note of. Vitamin D3, K2, it's kind of ironic actually, because I was going to say about how it's, you know, it's so doom and gloom in the UK, Scotland in particular, but it's been like a summer free trial these past 2 days, and it's been fucking beautiful. It's actually crazy to me how the difference, like how much of a difference it makes to people's moods when you just see this big bright yellow thing in the fucking sky. It's crazy. But yeah, sun has been out, but for the vast majority of the time it's not. Get your vitamin D3 in, K2 alongside that as well. What else did we get? We got vitamin C. Again, most people won't get enough vitamin C through their food anyways. To reach like 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, I think you would need to eat about fucking, you'd be into the kilograms and kilograms of peppers anyway. So yeah, supplementing that, again, just kind of illness prevention kind of protocol. But obviously, again, a lot of people may experience kind of laxative like effects if you go over that sort of 3,000 milligram sort of mark. So again, be careful with that. I'm not someone who suffers from that, but realistically you may be. So yeah, vitamin C, essential omega-3s, and we also covered vitamin D3, K2, creatine. I'm not going to fucking cover that. It's just the bread and butter supplements realistically. And there was another one, I do believe, but I'll come back to that. We got cinnamon bun Naughty Boy whey. I didn't actually know that Naughty Boy did samples, so we picked up a little 2 sachets of that. That'll be tomorrow's meal 1 sorted. So yeah, all is good. Time is currently Jesus, you can tell I'm tired getting towards the end of the day. The time is currently 4:45. From now on, we are just going to get a little reel filmed, and then from that point onwards, we just chill the fuck out. Realistically, all the work for today that needs to be done is done. Got a little inquiry response, like a general response, sent out little bit earlier on. And on the topic of that, little shameless plug, if you are interested in coaching, the link will be in the description of this video, and if you head over to the Instagram, I will pull that up on my phone right now. You can check out the journey to becoming a client. So it's not just a case of like you inquire and that's you fucking locked in till the end of your days. So if you type in, obviously go over to the Instagram and click on, if the phone will focus, Bosch client journey, and it takes you through the whole process of becoming a client. Obviously the first initial inquiry, a general inquiry response video running down on the coaching service itself, what it actually includes, my kind of methodologies, beliefs, etc. Then following on from that, you can kind of go one of 2 ways. Going into a general inquiry response video, it's just literally the exact same, as it's just another loom, but scheduled, centered around your current situation, the plan that we would like to have in place from a phase standpoint, training standpoint, nutrition standpoint. And again, I often do find out when people maybe inquire for coaching and then they don't sign up, you do still walk away a bit like to the good, realistically, with regards to clarity with your own process, where you should be heading, etc. Or you've got the inquiry response, and you can also go for like a consultation call. Just hop on a call, and it's not a sales call. I actually can't stress that enough. Just more of like it's an inquiry response type call, where we go over your process, plans we'd like to put in place, etc. You can ask any questions in real time. Again, just a chill chat, nothing salesy about it realistically. I'm the worst person for that. So yeah. And then from there, obviously, if you choose to sign up, general onboarding video showing you basically how to utilise the sheets and stuff like that, how to be like a quote unquote good client. That's obviously something we'd speak about, on a more individual basis. And then your personalised onboarding video, I was about to say general again, personalised onboarding video, just going over the actual plan that we have in place, how we're going to execute things, what to expect of me, what I expect of you, etc. But that is the onboarding, the client journey process, if you like. And as I said, link in the description to inquire. Shameless little plug there. But yeah, getting on in the day, we have got we've just got to chill out realistically. I'm looking at the Nintendo Switch across there. I've got the room recently kind of not done up, but I like my environment kind of just, it needs to be kind of tidy. I need to like the environment that I'm in. So obviously, like as you may know, I'm a big 90s hip hop fan, so we've got a lot of stuff on the wall up here. Over on the wall facing that way towards the window, we've got Pokemon games and stuff like that as well, and underneath the television we've got the Nintendo Switch on a little bracket thing, and we've got a little, like a Ferrari I believe it is, that I picked up in Milan. So yeah, make your environment clean, clean environment, clean mind is the sort of protocol that I go for here. But now onto the post-workout shots. Jesus, did the 1,100 carbs in the space of 48 hours fill me up? Of course it did. Of course it did. I'm going to pull the shots up on my laptop while I talk over them. But yeah, very, very happy with the look post-workout today. Obviously, as I was speaking over earlier on, I've been ill with like tonsillitis, what I believe is tonsillitis, for the past sort of, it's been kind of, you know, dicking me down for the past few days, but it's been kind of lingering over me for maybe like a week or so. But yeah, this filled me right up and it's improved the look drastically. So yeah, no complaints here at all. More detail coming through, which is what we like to see. Glutes coming in, hamstrings coming in as well. You know, very, very happy again. More sort of quad striations there as well. Again, nothing to complain about in any way, shape or form. So post workout was good. 575 carb went in on Monday. 525 carb went in on Tuesday, so that's 1100 carbs over 48 hours, and then today, Wednesday, we're back to 425 as our baseline. Still very, very high for the time that we're at in the body composition that we find ourselves in. But yeah, that is like, again, like how we are able to still be at like a high amount of food is just through, it's like one main simple thing, and it's just a case of when you're gaining, making sure you are spending a prolonged time pushing your food up. Again, this is going to give you not only just a silly long runway to diet from, but it's going to make your diet a whole lot easier, because at the end of the day, if you start your diet on like moderate to low food, when you take away from moderate to low food, it's only going to be, you know, you're only going to get lower and lower and lower, and before you know it, you're in the, you know, quote unquote trenches, you're in a poor spot with food. Whereas if you start on, say, I ended my gaining phase on 4,500, and then we sort of transcended into the prep phase. And I believe the initial knockoff was maybe like 100 carb, a little bit of trace protein, a little bit of trace fat as well, getting knocked off there, but nothing drastic at all. And the reason why, literally the sole reason why we are able to keep our food super, super high is because of how meticulous I was with gaining. And it literally is as simple as that. If you want to have a successful diet, you need to act like it in the phase prior, which 9 times out of 10 is going to be an off season, a gaining phase, a bulk, whatever you want to call it. You need to be super, super meticulous with that. Act. Make sure your actions are reflective of the fact that you want to have a seamless diet. Like right now, I am in my 6th week of prep, and I don't feel like I'm dieting at all. I'm not, you know, yes, I'm hungry, but I'm not overly fucking starving. Food is still super, super high. We have got 2 times weekly high days going in, which is fucking crazy at this point in the we're at in prep. And it's actually what things are moving so fast, which is again kind of like a genetic strong point. I mean, I get lean off the back of doing simply fuck all, which is obviously nice. But again, a lot of merit has to be put towards how I, you know, how regimented, how I acted, you know, in that previous phase, which was gaining, you know, pre-prep as well, but gaining and that little stint between pre-prep and prep, which is like a gaining metabolic improvement phase, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, things are moving so far in the right direction at such a nice pace that we are having to sort of call off the PCA Ireland and the BNBF Scottish show, which if I just pull up my sheets right now, at the time of starting prep, we were 32. It was scheduled a 32-week prep, which is obviously quite long, especially for a first timer. But again, it was a case of like, we won't say no to that. But from my first show right now, we are 88 days out, and from PC Ireland it's 200 days. So yeah, we are going to be more than ready at the 88 days show out, which is UKD FBA Heart of England first timers and teens class on the day. Looking so far forward to that. Then the next week we have got WNBF novice. I'll still be a teen then, probably grouped into some form of novice junior class anyways, which will be cool to see. PCA Naturals 3 as a junior, we're 16 weeks out from that, 116 days, and then the show after that is X weeks out, bro. Kind of keeping that like a keeping that close to my chest right now with where we are at. In the BNBF Scottish is 26 weeks out and PC Ireland is 28 weeks out. Again, it's just way too long to be in prep for. Realistically, just be a case of end up losing a fucking silly amount of muscle, and again, it's not what I want to do. So we're going to be wrapping up prep. I'm not going to say exactly when, but it's going to be in summer instead of in September, which is, you know, going to be very nice. To be able to obviously wrap that up then, and instead of having a 30 odd week, we're going to a 30 odd week prep, we're going to have a 20 odd week prep. It's going to be a lot more, not easy, because it's never going to be easy, but you know what I mean. It's going to be, there's going to be a lot less chance of, you know, detrimental impact to the physique, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that is the update with where we are currently at. Again, no complaints at all, literally. Just cracking on, just more of the same. Tomorrow we have a rest day. I'm going to try and get as much of this video edited as possible, possibly get that out as well. But yeah, time is currently just about that 5 o'clock mark. We are going to get a little reel filmed for tomorrow, get that up on the Instagram. A little, what is the series called? Things I Would Tell My Younger Self. Episode number 4 will be going up tomorrow, and episode number 4 of the debut, which is this YouTube series right here right now, is going live hopefully tomorrow as well. So yeah, that is it for this sort of segment of the video. Post-workout shots ticked off, meals in, we've got one more meal to go, and then we are in bed for a 9 o'clock sleep time and a 6 o'clock wake tomorrow morning for some cardio. You just gotta love it, you just gotta love it. I will speak to you very shortly. We are wrapping up today's video. Time is currently 10 minutes past 8. About to get into bed. Oh, the new TV. Oh, it's peak. It's mega, it's peak, it's class. Whatever you want to call it, it all means the same. It all means the same. Little room tour right now, perhaps? Let me get a light on in here. Whoa, it's a little bit too bright. Got the albums. Got a desk. It's a little bit messy right now. Car keys and stuff like that. Whoa, a lot of these different lights in here are causing the camera a bit of issues. Got the coldest switch controls out. You just gotta love it. Not time to play the Switch today. Got the bed, getting ready, hop in. Hell yeah. The new TV. The Nintendo Switch. Gabriel Jesus. Old Manchester City player, not too sure if he still plays for Arsenal or not. We're going to chill out. Watch a little bit of Family Guy. I think that shows how not in the trenches I am. The fact that I still find Family Guy enjoyable to watch. Oh, shouldn't miss out up there. Got a cool little fire escape, little shelf on the go. But yeah, I think that just shows how not in the trenches I am. I still find Family Guy enjoyable, and I can laugh at it as well. So yeah, that's probably a sign that food should be lowered. The only sign that food should be lowered for myself. But yeah, that is all. We are heading to sleep. We will be sleeping for 9 o'clock to get up for a sleeping for 9 o'clock to then rise again tomorrow. Pokemon shelf to then rise again tomorrow for 6 o'clock for some AM cardio. Just the same day, back to back. You just gotta love it. Little rest day tomorrow, so rest day chilly on the cards. You just gotta bloody love it. You just got to bloody love it. That's another thing. Like, having a sleep and wake time is so mega. Like, you might say to people like, oh yeah, my bedtime, and they'll go like, what you've got a bedtime? Like, what the fuck? It's normal. Like, realistically, if you want to stay in routine, you're going to feel so much better for it. Not just the benefits from like a bodybuilding standpoint, but just from general day-to-day standpoint, so much just improved quality of life when you do have that routine in place. And it starts with a sleep and wake cycle. I'm usually I am 9:30 to 6:30 or 9 to 6. That 9 hour sleep opportunity. If I get a little bit more, bosh. If life gets in the way, if I'm working a little bit later, we don't get it. Again, it's only on the off chance that I don't get it, so it doesn't really make that big of a difference. We don't worry about it, we get on with it, and we make sure we get the 9 hours the next day. It is as bloody simple as that. We are now just about to choose an episode of Family Guy, and I am now wrapping up the YouTube. So yeah, that is all. Thank you all for watching. A little bit of just a kind of day in the life today. I've noticed today was literally nothing. I just trained. I came home and there was like a big gap in the day. I was just sitting at the laptop, just getting some stuff ready. Got a cool little thing coming to fruition pretty soon on the YouTube. Stay tuned for that. Not posted about this anywhere actually. This is the first time I'm actually saying this. I know this is something that would have helped me when I was, to be honest, it can still help me the now, just as I'm, getting more and more into bodybuilding. That would have helped me, as I was, making that transition from kind of just, average gym goer to, actually wanting to be a bodybuilder. I know this would have helped me, and even if you don't want to be a bodybuilder, I know this will help you as well when the time comes. So yeah, that is all from today's video, and I will speak to you in the next one. Peace.